You know, so Christmas is coming in a few weeks, and Elcie's been asking me for a bicycle for a few months now, ever since I got mine. Even though she has no plans to ride with me, because she's a different type of rider. And so I rode by this bicycle shop earlier today, and I saw this perfect cream-looking vintage bicycle that would be perfect for her. You know, with a wicker basket in the front, and it would be ideal for her to ride from the house to the grocery store or a couple of other places, shops and stuff that are around the plaza. In Portuguese they call it praza, I think. So yeah, this vintage bike would be awesome. I'm looking forward to taking her with me on a surprise ride in the combi, and we'll go buy it. I couldn't think of a better thing for her. She'll be so happy. For all the things she does for me, it's the least I can do for her. She's an incredible person. So Christmas is coming, so I decided to surprise Elci and buy her a bicycle.
Yay! And I'm so happy.
And it's a vintage bicycle, just like me.
Like us.
You see, Elcie's younger than me, so I won't call her vintage. And that would not be the ladylike thing to do. But it is a very nice vintage bike. I think Elcie's going to have a lot of fun riding around Pontal. It's got a basket, so we can take Nino in the basket and go grocery shopping to Mera, etc. Right? So this bike shop happens to sell stickers. So here we go. This sticker is going to get inaugurated on the back of the combi. Let's see. Where do we put it? Here? Yeah, I think that looks good. And here's the finished product.
You know, I enjoyed more this gift than the Honda. Do you believe that?
Which one? The Honda
Civic.
car?
Yeah.
You prefer?
I am like, whoa.
You prefer this bike over the
No,
Honda
it's
Civic?
about the feeling. When you gave me the Honda Civic, I was not believing. I was like, huh? I thought it was like a joke or something. You know that feeling that's not true?
Yeah.
But the bike, I am like, yay!
Wow.
I'm happy.
You know,
Okay.
you're such a wonderful,
Yeah.
amazing partner.
I'm easy to please.
You're so easy to please. You're just amazing. You are absolutely amazing.
Thank
I'm
you, my
blessed
love.
to have you as my wife. I mean, for you to say that you're more happy with this gift, the bike, than you were with the Honda Civic. That is just music to my ears, right? I'm sure people watching this are going to be inspired by what you just said. You're an
Amen.
incredible human being, and
Thank
I'm
you, my
into that.
love. Thank you.
É uma bicicleta retrô. O modelinho dela é mais antigo, tem um charmezinho a mais. Ela vai gostar bastante. Vai passear com ela na bicicleta de passeio, bem leve ela. Ela mudou a cestinha, então tá com uma cestinha mais retrôzinha que combina mais com a bicicleta. Vale a pena, viu?
Oh, Elci, that's a cool looking bike. You like it?
Oh yeah, a lot.
Does it ride well?
Love it. Yes.
Yeah? Is it smooth?
It's very light and smooth. The brake is very strong. I
Yeah.
love everything.
I love this bike. I
Me too.
really love this bike. And it suits you. It really, really suits you. Look at this rainwater. That is some serious rain. Yeah, look at my feet. They're underwater. Let me give you some perspective. Look at that bike. That's some serious rain. See that? You know, this reminds me of the city I was born in, which is Mumbai. It used to be called Bombay. And Bombay is notorious for the monsoon. And equally so in Bombay, the streets flood up like they're flooding up here in Ilhéus. So it's little inconveniences like this that make, oh look at that. Then of course you got wires in the water. That makes it even more interesting. Look at that. That's combi life for you. And I think my muffler is a little bit underwater as well. You hear it? Life is good in Ilhéus, Brazil. Whoa! Holy crap! Look at that. You know, so there's nothing like trying to make content while sitting in a combi, waiting for your wife to come out of the Açaí Atacadão, which is the Costco of Ilhéus, Bahia, Brazil. It's a huge Costco type of store, and you can buy anything you want. So I thought I'd talk about medical expenses and dental expenses, especially in Brazil compared to the US. So I was in the States, we were in the States in July, which is about 6 months ago, and I went to the dentist, and the guy told me I needed one root canal, and then on top of that, a crown. And the whole thing in the States would have set me back $3,000–4,000 US. I cannot wait to go to the dentist here, because that temporary filling that the guy put for me in Greenville, he told me it'll last you 6–7 months, and then you're gonna have to get the procedure done anyway. So I cannot wait to go to a dentist here in Brazil, because I know from past experience that the prices here are 1/3 to 1/2 of what they are in the States. And the quality of dental work is amazing. I mean, some of these dental offices, it looks like you walked into some place in Beverly Hills. You got nice music playing, nice beautiful plants, beautiful lighting, which is a combination of fluorescent and incandescent, the yellow and the white. Nice music, plants, good smell, everybody dressed in crisp white uniforms, smiles on their faces. Great clean facilities. You can't find stuff like that very easily these days. And the best thing is the price. I cannot wait to get the procedure done here. You know? Yeah, so for those of you that are watching this in other countries and you've got expensive dental work coming up, very seriously think about boarding a plane and coming to a beach town in Brazil. Of course, do your research beforehand to see which dental facilities are the best ones. And you can easily combine your vacation with your dental work and still be better off than just walking into a dentist place in the States. There's such a rip-off in the States. God bless you dentists in the US that are watching this. Love you. You guys obviously serve a purpose. But man alive, you guys charge an arm and a leg. Yeah, sorry, I had to say that. Yeah, so medical tourism in Brazil is alive and well, much like in India, where I'm from. Man, it's coming down cats and dogs. Yeah, so one more thing I can talk to you about. I've always wanted to be an art teacher. You know, I never went to art school. I'll tell you my story. So I was, 18 or 19 years old, living in Scotland with my parents in the UK. And I wanted to be an artist. And my father said, okay, apply to various art schools and see, where you get accepted. And I applied to a couple in the UK and one in the US. And I got accepted to all of them. My dad and I, we even visited one, maybe two in the UK. But then some of my dad's friends told my dad, hey, don't tell your son to be an artist. He's not going to make it. Because it's difficult to be an artist. It's not easy to make a living. The percentages are small. So I was talked out of being an artist, a professional artist. And I went into a career in business after going to a hotel management school in Austria, in Germany. So I had to learn German for that school. Fast forward to today. I'm semi-retired. I've had a career in real estate for 35 years or so. I worked in the hotel business for another 3 or 4 years. So I am now finding my roots again, which are the roots of an artist. And I've started a YouTube channel that's dedicated exclusively to my art. And the link to that channel is right here in the description. So please, I have a request for you. As much as you enjoy this content, I would love to have you subscribe to my art channel. Right there is the link. And if you know anybody who is a fan of art, especially watercolors and gouache, I paint small pieces and I paint 1 or 2 a day. have them subscribe to this channel because it's a great way to learn how to paint just by watching. And my videos are edited down to usually 45 minutes to an hour with music, sometimes voiceover, captions that have to do with telling you what I'm doing, what colors I'm using, etc. So my dream is to have my art channel do well, and I create a format to where I can give art instructions to people through Zoom, and even better, once I've had success with that channel, create workshops right here in Brazil. I mean, we're living in paradise, Brazil, for crying out loud. I'm sure there are people in other parts of the world that would love to come to Brazil for 1 or 2 weeks for an art workshop. Something that I can host and organize, and I'm good at organizing. I'm just inherently very organized person, plus I went to one of the best hospitality schools in the world in Europe. So if I mix, and plus I spent 35 years as a business guy, so if I mix all those things together, plus I'm an artist, I mix all those 3-4 things together, I've got all the ingredients to create awesome workshops for people from all around the world that are interested in, say, plein air, for example, in watercolor and gouache. Small paintings that dry within hours that they can take with them wherever they live. So that is my ultimate goal, to get my YouTube art channel going with your help. Link below. Please subscribe and share, and to have workshops, and then sharing all that and creating content and making a difference in the lives of people less fortunate than Elci and I. And here comes Elci with half the grocery store. Look at that big cart. Oh my goodness. So 10 families are going to get each of those baskets. So 10 families, 10 baskets. Elci, you've got such a huge heart. You're such an amazing person. You bought these out of your own money to give to 10 families. Because that is the true meaning of Christmas, isn't it?
Yes.
You are an amazing human being.
Thank you, Michael. But it's not about me. It's about having Jesus in your heart. This is what is the fruits of Jesus in your heart.
I mean, you're exceptionally amazing.
I love it.
Look at this.
And I bought panetones for each one. It is like a small bread called panettone, specific for Christmas. So I bought 10, and I'm gonna put one in each basket. It's something special that they don't have every day, right?
And knowing you, I'm sure you're gonna gift wrap every one of them.
And the baskets doesn't bring soap for wash clothes, so I bought a little soap for each one. Compliment.
That's what my dad used to do. I'm sure all of you have relatives that have sleep apnea. So my dad, God rest his soul, he passed away last year in September. But my dear dad would be snoring, and he would just stop snoring. And like 30 seconds would go by, and you would think, man, this man is dead. And no, he was alive. 30 seconds later, he would go something like that, and continue snoring. That was my dad. Dad, he was a great guy, great guy. For those of you that relatives, maybe some of my friends that knew my dad, he was a great guy, great guy, great guy. Love you, Dad. Wherever you are, his ashes were spread in the Pacific Northwest. So he's swimming with the whales. Love you, Dad. great fun.